So how do you choose specific cities and locations within Turkey when you're looking to invest into Turkey and evaluating the investment opportunities in Turkey? This question does come to me often from investors who are just, they're new to Turkey and they are looking to invest for the first time, and they don't know where to start. They don't know which city to go into, which regions within the city. So all of these things are the questions that we're getting. I would say that when it comes to choosing the right city, the right location, region, you would start off first looking at the major cities, right? So major cities in Turkey are basically, number one, what comes to mind is Istanbul, obviously, right? We've had Istanbul, next is Antalya, comes next, right? And that's a major city. Then we have Bursa, we have Ankara as well, and then we have Izmir. So these, I would say, are the top 5 choices, like right off the bat, that would come to mind when we're talking about investing in Turkey. These are major cities, basically, main population centers. In the southern side, you have other cities like Mersin and Gaziantep, and these type of Adana, Hatay. These are other cities available. But obviously, majority of, I would say, 99% of people will be looking at these major top 5 cities. So let's go talk about these 5 cities now. From these 5 cities, the major amount of traffic that you get is obviously in Istanbul. That's where you get the major number of tourists. So let's say if there's 20 million tourists coming to Turkey, 70 to 80% would be coming to Istanbul, right? Then the next would be Antalya. That would be number 2, basically. That would be where you're getting loads of tourists. Even you would have 7-8 million tourists coming to Antalya, right? You have a large number of tourists coming to Antalya, so that would be definitely number 2, unless it's a lifestyle choice, more so. So this also depends on a lifestyle choice. If it's a lifestyle choice, then you look at cities, like if you really like big metropolitan cities with, huge, massive, the biggest city. And if you have a specific thing in your heart for Istanbul, then you would choose Istanbul, obviously. You wouldn't go anywhere else. But let's say you like warmer climate, right? So then you would choose Antalya or Izmir. These would be the 2 cities. Otherwise, let's say you're more, of a forest person. You don't like the really big cities. You're kind of conservative side. You want a more family-oriented environment, then you would choose Bursa, right? You have access to Istanbul. Or Kocaeli, right, which is near Izmit, Kocaeli, this smaller region basically near to Istanbul. So this is about, Bursa is, for example, almost 2 hours, an hour and a half from Istanbul, right? Same as Izmit, right? It's an hour from Istanbul. So these regions you would choose. Izmir would be again an option for you. This is more of a kind of a liberal secular city, and that's if that works for you. It's also a warm city. We actually haven't done a lot of work there, but the other cities are obviously, we are present in the other cities. The other option is Ankara. Ankara is it's a very underrated city in my opinion, and I have spent a lot of time there, and I know the city very well, and I can tell you that it is an amazing option for families. And if you're doing a lifestyle choice, if you have kids and things like that, if you have kids in school, in university, if you don't like a large city but you like it to be well planned, the infrastructure, the safety, the cleanliness and all of that, then Ankara is an amazing option. I know it doesn't have sea, but the planning, the public transportation, the roads, the highways, the connection between different buses, this is a great choice. Not to mention choices for schools, universities. It's got the most amount of universities after Istanbul, obviously. It's got great universities that you can send your kids to. So from that angle, it's great. It's got an international airport, obviously. So does Antalya. That's why I'm based in Antalya, because of the climate, because of the cosmopolitan nature, the international, the expats are obviously, they love Antalya. It's a great place for digital nomads because of the sea, beautiful, scenic places that you can go on the weekends and so on, very nearby. The beach is obviously right in the city. Great 2 beaches here. So from that point of view, Antalya is a great point for investment too, and obviously for building, for land, for development. So basically, I would say this is how you would decide which city to choose when you're looking to invest in Turkey.